Mm. That's gonna be my new intro for now, guys. I'm not doing a little arm stretch thing anymore just because I'm kind of, um, I had a couple of things happen to me the last time I did that, and it kind of hurt my shoulder. This is like a couple of days ago, but anyway, so I want to talk about having muscle, and particularly I want to talk about having muscle and using it in the gym versus using it in a workplace. And using it in the gym, like everybody that you build up muscle in the gym and you use it to like be able to get to that next level of like I don't know lifting more weight or doing more reps or whatever. But when it comes to like wait, hold up, let me see. Oh, that'll work. Okay, when it comes to like using it in the workplace, I've had two jobs where I had to use like my 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 muscle, my physical muscle, to do real stuff, and it kind of got on my nerves a little bit. Um, one one occasion where my old manager, because this was at Wendy's, it's like 3 years ago, but she asked me what was the point in having all the muscle I have if I'm not going to use it, and there's a couple ways you could look at it. One, you just like to look that way. Me personally, I like being strong because it's like there's certain situations where I actually have to use my strength. And I do it at home, I'll do it at work right now. I currently work in a cold storage factory, and I lift a lot of heavy products. Like most of the time it's like 50 pounds over and over and over and over and over again, but it's like boxes and sacks of onions and potatoes and carrots and just a lot of things. um Sometimes I'll do like pallets, and I'll do like train dividers, like those wooden dividers. But there's a lot to it. Now I got to use the strength that I have, and it comes in handy. But most of the time, I don't like using it just because you get sore. You get really sore. I don't think people really understand that. Like in the gym, it's a different story than outside. Um, like if I'm at home, my bench is right here. I took the little pads off right here because I got my niece is always like messing with them, and she tends to like to hide them. But my bench is right here. It's right next to me, and she always plays on it. Now, I don't mind like working out. I love working out. I love being strong. I love having like muscles, and I never had like big muscles. And I'm not that big. I weigh 100, like around 180 right now, 180 pounds, and I'm honestly like this is the biggest. Well, no, it's the not the heaviest I've been because the heaviest I was like 4 years ago. I weighed 189 pounds. That's the highest I ever went. But no, like to me, I'm very strong in my own accord. Very strong in my own opinion. A lot of people tell me I'm strong, and I'm not going around like lifting 1,000 pounds or like squatting 500 or 600 pounds. The most I've ever squatted was 440 pounds, and that was it. Like I did squat earlier this year, but the most I squatted was like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. But this year I actually um a leg press 685 pounds, and I squatted like 390 pounds, 395 pounds. And it wasn't like heavy. It wasn't like super, super heavy, but I'm not, I had to get used to it again. Like the leg presses, not so much because leg presses, I tend to do them a lot. But the most I did before 685 pounds in January was like 540, and I never went above that. But I decided I was gonna like try to get to the 680, and it worked out. But I was kind of scared to do it just because um like you get that fear that what you do won't be enough sometimes, and that's what I had in the back of my mind is that I even if I tried to attempt it, it'd probably be too heavy. But I did it. I did it without like knee wraps and without a belt, because I think when you do like the belt, it kind of like kind of cuts off your circulation. I don't know. I mean, I don't wear a weightlifting belt just because not I'm not made of money and I can't really afford very good ones. I don't use them though. I haven't used a weightlifting belt in like 5 years. But yeah, like the difference is kind of like it weighs down because when you're on like at the gym, you can lift as much weight as you want. You could show off your muscle if you want to or not. Um, you could do anything. And when it's outside of the gym, it's a whole different ball game because people expect you, like when you look big and muscular, people actually expect you to like to promote that kind of thing, not by saying it, but by doing. Um, to me, it's I won't say it's hard. It's just sometimes I don't want to do some stuff. Like I don't want to lift like heavy weights outside of the gym. Um, when I'm at work though, it's complicated because it's like I try to like I'm not tall, I'm 5'5", but there are some times where boxes could be like way high, like 6 feet and or 5'9" and above, and I can't reach it unless I like stand way up on my tippy toes and just reach and reach and reach. But even then, it's still hard, so it like works against me. Now, am I saying that's bad? Not technically. I mean, it sucks because it's like I'm not tall enough to reach them, and normally my coworkers they have like their own little. They're doing the same thing, but just in another area. So whatever cooler I'm in, that's where I'm at, and I can't ask them for help when they're doing the same thing I'm doing. But yeah, I think that pretty much it. Like that's basically what I want to say. Like the expectation is different. Um, Having muscle isn't like it won't help you in every situation. It won't help you in every situation. Just like it won't help other people in every situation. Like say someone is in a car and they can't get or the car is flipped over or something and they can't get the door open. That's when I say you got to use every muscle fiber in your body. But that's just an example. That's not like I don't know. I haven't been in that type of situation. The worst situation I've ever been in where I had to use any kind of muscle was a few years ago. It's like 3.5 years ago. Um, when I no, yeah, like 3.5 years ago. So I used to live on the southeast side of Bakersfield. I live in the almost the I live in the north side of Bakersfield now, like on the east side of Bakersfield, and it's crazy how stuff happens. When I lived back over there a couple years ago, there was a fire up the street from my house, and I had I was just walking to a friend's house, but the people that were in front of this house, there was a dog, a really big dog. Um, I don't know what kind of dog it was because it looked like a not a German Shepherd, but a little bit bigger than that. Um, it was really heavy, and I didn't know how to rescue the dog. Like it was just smoke everywhere, and there was a lady unconscious in the house, but no one knew what to do. Well, I didn't think about it, but I ran into the house and it was all every muscle fiber because the back door, like the front door was smoking. The back door, it had a little bit of smoke coming from it, but it wasn't like a crazy amount where I couldn't like just run in there really quick and run back out. Um, I think I had asthma at the time, but what happened is like the amount of strength I had to have to like really like go and ram through the door because the back door it had like a screen door on it and then it was just a regular door. And the scary part was like touching the screen door. Like it was hot. It was really hot and I didn't want to grab the handle, so I just rammed into it and the door it wasn't like a screen door. It's like one of those like a the the border of the door and like a net kind of. I didn't notice at the time there wasn't any bars behind it, but I just rammed right through it and the door just fell off the hinges. And well, it didn't fall off the hinges, but like more just the little lock mechanism. You guys didn't see that. I didn't mean like that. Don't don't think of that the wrong way. The little lock thing that goes onto the door, where that goes into the wall for the door, that broke. And so I ran in there. I grabbed the dog. The dog was vicious. It was really vicious, but it was scared. And I can understand it because there was fire just everywhere. Well, the lady that was in the house, I grabbed her and her dog. I couldn't like juggle them all that well, but eventually, I managed to get the dog out of the house. I dragged the lady to the kitchen. The only part was I couldn't get her to wake up. Like she was asleep, but she was like knocked out. Like if a bomb went off, this lady would not wake up. So the dog managed to run, and it ran out, and someone went and got it. And then the the lady, I out of all the fibers in my body, I wanted to smack this lady. Like I just wanted her to wake up. And I know sometimes like people, when you want them to wake up, like you'll pour water on them, or you might like do some firecrackers or something. But I just wanted to like get her to get up so we could like leave. And the hardest thing was putting her on my shoulder because she wouldn't wake up. So as after I got out of the house, it was kind of awkward because I had like just soot all over me, and it was hard to breathe, like really hard to breathe. And I wasn't scared until after the fact when the back of the house lit up in fire. Um, the windows that were in the on the back of the house, because her kitchen, I guess it was like near the back door. So that window, the kitchen window, just burst open. The back door window burst open, and there was another window like right next to the other windows. It completely busted open, and that's the part that scared me because when I saw all the fire that was coming out of it, I knew I got lucky. I got lucky, and I managed to get the lady out, but after like carrying the dog and the lady, I was exhausted. Now there's a point to the story when it comes to like expectations, because people expect you to like to hold up what you're doing. And this is like promotion right here. It's like promotion. So if you have like muscles, like you're like big, and you got like all that muscle, people expect you to like hold up on your end of the bargain. Like you're big, you might as well follow through with that. At the time, I wasn't like a big person. I'm 5'5", so I can't really like do what like 300-pound people do, or 5'7", 5'11", 5 whatever, 6 feet. I can't do what they can do. I can only do what I can do. And I don't know if the people expected like some kind of like super miracle. But what happened is after I got the lady out of the house, because I was so out of breath, like out of having like my pacemaker and like breathing all that air in, all the smoke and stuff, it kind of like just is. It dawned on me that I was like, I could have been in danger, but I didn't think about it. Um, Now I think like the whole like the gym thing, it pays off in the end, but I think say someone who was like way bigger, like I don't know, like same size as like I don't know Jay Cutler or Phil Heath. I doubt that the amount of oxygen that they need to get in would get all the way through them because of how big they are. But for me, it's a little bit different because my heart is a normal sized heart. Even though I only have half a heart, my heart is a normal sized heart, and it's going everywhere. So I can breathe a little bit better than like a bigger person. But it still it made its toll on me though. It had a toll on me because when I got um well, when the firefighters got there, they were trying to ask me if I was all right because they kept on like they got the lady to wake up. They gave the dog air, I guess. Tried to give him water and air, and the lady they gave her water, and they tried to give me water, but I just wanted to get out of there. Like I did my part. I tried to do as much as I could, like try to get the lady out. I carried her, and then I tried to put her down as softly as possible, and then that's when I saw the firefighters. Now, the the way that I felt after that was horrible. I felt horrible because my lungs were hurting, and not like just a I had trouble breathing. This was like it felt like I was just like the oxygen was slowly just compressing, and I wasn't getting enough. But muscle wise, I was sore, like really sore. So this is the lesson I want you guys to know, and you could like take this to heart or not, but the expectation that I think people should get is even if you have muscles, sometimes the situations don't pan out how you think they're gonna pan out. Like there's certain days where I'm I walk home with like a bunch of groceries and I'm struggling just because of how heavy they are. I actually go to the store and I walk home with groceries. I don't ever like drive to the store or whatever. But there's days where I have like that, or um the expectation is always like some hidden mystery because people expect you like you look big, so they expect you to follow through with that. But anyways, guys, this Dave Action Jackson coming at you live. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna make another video probably in a few days. If not, I'm probably making one on Saturday in the morning, and I don't know what the topic's gonna be on, but I think it's gonna be on gender expectations in the gym. Because I'll be real with you guys, like there is so much that guys don't know about girls in the gym, and girls don't know about guys in the gym. We can speculate and we can assume, but we don't know. So stick around. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about the video. It's just an opinion based video, I guess, but it's still gonna be just something that could more like a crucial topic, I guess. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. I gotta finish this coffee. It's my day off. I am literally bored. Like I was gonna go to the mall and chill, but I just lost interest in it. So I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm out.